Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. Okay. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer, MP, deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
All right. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, You're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Carrington. They set the screen. Outside Pagan. Offensive board. Outside Lund. It's Carrington on the wing. The second chance effort. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
Outside O'Neill. From outside the arc. Rebound brought home by Carrington. On offense, here's SAC. Pass to Lund. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
From past the arc. Nails it from 3. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's O'Neill. And the High Flyers, another triple.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
And here's Pagan. Outside, Lund. On the wing, Carrington. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Lund slams it in.
Oh my word, that is a next level play. How about the timing on that? Right on the money.
Precision on the pass and the jump.
Yeah, guys, you gotta know each other's games to make it look that good. Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you'd say.
And the ball out of play, SAC will have it. Both teams will make a substitution. Called by SAC, they'll talk things over.
Substitution for High Flyers. Time call.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
High Flyers trailing. And he hits it to tie the game up.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Now Carrington. He's guarded closely. Here's Casey. And that misses. That would have put them up. On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Martinez. Fades away. And it's rebounded by O'Neal.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Here's Dunn. And they take the lead. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Carrington. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Here's O'Neal. 4-3. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
There's a screen. Carrington for three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington. He's got 11. Shot from Olsen, no good. The High Fly is leading. Outside O'Neal. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Outside Pagan. Martinez outside. O'Neal with the steal. From deep. Sack with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. He gets it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. High Fly is leading this one, leading by 8, and plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. The attack from Sac trail, and in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington.
Tough call there and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call. He was still sliding in there.
And so here it's Sac, trailing by 10. One.
Tight coverage from Gov, not letting the shooter just shake him off.
One misses. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Whether it was the play call or the look the defense was giving, if you're that open, you have to let it rip.
Down low. One misses. Now the High Flyers with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Callahan shot off the mark. Martinez outside. Back to Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Inside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Now O'Neal. Back to Mills. There's the three. And the High Flyers, another triple.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now Carrington, 11 points on the game so far. Puts one up from 19. And the attack from Sack with another bucket right there.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Takes a three. The three-pointer goes.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality. What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Now here's Mills. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Adam Cunningham. Substitution for High Flyers.
Lund with it, and he's got 6 points for him. Pagan, covered by Brock. Lund with the pick from 19 feet away. Pagan misses. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. And here are the High Flyers now. To the left wing. And another three for the Flyers.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Cunningham
Showing you the instincts he has. Pass.
and the High Flyers call time here.
Time on the court.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
To the middle. Here's Carrington. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
And he gets it to go.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pass to Hilton. Here's Cunningham. To the inside. And they double up Carrington. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
Substitution for the attack from Sack. Ivory Lund. Substitution for High Flyers.
Hilton! And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Hilton grabs the rebound.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Olsen shot's good.
Nice feed inside as well, looking for some good shots.
They set a pick. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
A difficult situation for Sack. Pass to Hilton. Here's Mecca, and he loves it up towards the rim. And the High Flyers call time here.
And Coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
Timeout.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
The High Flyers making a switch here.
Set. Austin Lund. Edward
And here are the High Flyers now.
Michael Pagan.
Shoots from the elbow.
Substitution for high
And he
flyers.
gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
2 points.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
They grab their own miss. Lund, that's good.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Sack grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Carrington, that's good.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. On target from long range.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Now Carrington. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Let's go with the three. And another three for the Flyers.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Pass to Lund. Shot over Callahan. The offensive rebound.
Nice tipping. He's always had a sixth sense for where that missed shot is going to go.
Here's the High Flyers. It's an 18-point game. And another three for the Flyers.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
To the paint. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Austin Lund.
And here is Mills. And it's rebounded by Martinez. On offense, here's Sack. Trailing by 19. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Lund. Again, Austin Lund missing. Jacks up a three. Sack grabs the miss. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Good plan.
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man.
Go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Look at that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Oh, man. You're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
They get the first points of the game there.
And I'm really expecting a good one tonight, guys.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. Mitchell outside. Back to Harris. Diaz, clock at 6. Harris with the bucket. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Down it goes, his third basket in as many tries.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Beyond the arc. And the high flyers, another triple.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
Outside Diaz. Bird, guarded by O'Neal. With the fadeaway. A shot from Bird, no good.
Don't know if he was playing to the crowd or what, but no need for the fadeaway there.
Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Number 23.
Now here's Diaz. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Comes up empty from 19 feet. The 3 from Gove. Another shot. And Callahan lays it up and in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Mitchell, left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nothing wrong with that look. They'll take those all game long.
The high flyers with the lead. Gove outside. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, oh man, he's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Tries it from 19. Again, the high flyers.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Bird. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. Drills it from deep.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now here's Diaz. Back to Harris. Pass to Diaz. Down low. Harris with the bucket.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Mills with it. The 3 ball. And another 3 for the Flyers.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, find some space.
Here's Diaz. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Mitchell. Bird, guarded by O'Neal. For 3, it's Mitchell. And Callahan pulls it down. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul.
High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now Pagan. Bird on the wing. Back to Pagan. Outside, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Pagan. Over Mills. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
The kick out to Bird. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
And it's Bird with the answer. A three of his own clapping right back.
And the High Flyers, another triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Kicks it to Mitchell. The kick out to Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. Hits the front of the rim and out. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And he gets it to go!
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Pass to Dunn. The three. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Woo. All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
And here's Pagan. Now Bird. Guarded by O'Neal. The fader. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Lets it fly from 18. That one goes.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And Union Elite with possession. Down by 12. And Harris draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Smart double team and good hands for the steal. That is an excellent play coordinated by the defense.
Substitution for High Flyers.
There's the three. Nails the three-pointer.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Pass now to Harris. Diaz. Mitchell outside. Three on the clock. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. And that does it for the first half of play. High Flyers lead this one up by 12. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And Union Elite with possession. A 12-point contest. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Let's go with the three. Drains the triple.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Outside Diaz. Pass to Harris. And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gove tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block. Great feel for the floater there.
Outside Diaz. Now Harris. Back to Diaz. Takes a three. Hauled in by High Flyers. And another three for the Flyers.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Pass now to Harris. Diaz. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Harris sets the pick to stop the run. Mitchell's shot is off. Here's the high flyers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
And time called here, Union Elite. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. Mitchell outside. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. And here's Diaz from the arc. They get it again. Three-pointer burn. He can't get that one.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Drops it in from long range.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be the high flyers ball.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hairs.
Timeout called. The high flyers talk things over. Flyers making a switch here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's Brock. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 23 points. Gov, left side. The three. Here's Callahan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass. And they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Callahan putting his strength to the test. And he's got a lot of it.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
4-3. Fires in the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Pass to Diaz. Mitchell. Robert, a screen. Fires for three. Second shot chance. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Bird outside. Diaz. For 3, it's Mitchell. That one no good.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Pass to O'Neal. Offline with the 3.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the 3 in that occasion.
Here's Mitchell. And again, the miss from Mitch Mitchell.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass that almost turned into a steal.
It would have been a great defensive play. Can't fault the effort.
On defense, Union Elite had a nice open look right there.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the 4th.
On the wing, Harris. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kolish. Now Harris. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Casey. And it's flushed down with a nice jam. Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Here's Walker. Bullock. Union Elite again can't hit it.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Hits the trifecta.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Harris shot is off. Here's the High Flyers. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Get through.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Kolish. Bullock. The 3 from Harris. Rebound by Almadawi.
Looks like he may have used up all his makes in the last quarter. Nothing going his way since the horn.
Done. Out to the left wing. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Harris out on the wing. 13 feet out. Count that one. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Brock outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Pass to Bullock. Too long on the shot attempt.
Worked himself into a good area. He was close to the bucket, and that is the look he wanted.
Pulls up on the elbow, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Pass now to Harris. Yep, that one goes.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
And the High Flyers, another triple. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Ready, MP? Mm-hmm. You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see. That type of disrespect? Why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Krachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. McCall's shot off the mark. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mills. Takes the 3. And then Stone with the dunk.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
McCall with the ball. Now Johnson. Now here's McCall to halt the run. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
It took them a while, but they finally take the lid off.
Sometimes all it takes is one to get a whole team going. Let's see.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
And so it's the EYBL with it. They trail by 11. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Launches a three, and West hits it again from deep.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Now here's Johnson. Here's Perchumsey. And it comes off the front of the rim. For three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest, shooting an 86% mark. Here's Johnson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it to McCall from outside the arc. Rebounded by Stone. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
2-basket counts.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Here's Harris. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And that one drops.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Outside, it's Johnson. Perchumsey. Over Stone. Perchumsey can't hit it. And the West hits it again from deep. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Out to the right wing. Gets it to go from long range.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And so it's the EYBL with it. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Grab some ice for the next break in the game. Al Perchumsey just got nailed. And even more impressively, made the shot on top of all the action.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Sinks it from distance.
I know Moore is always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
Here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Perchumsey outside. McCall in the high post. Out to Cologne. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Oh, he didn't make the catch. He must have thought the ball was going to go to a different location.
Now here's Moore. Guarded by Cologne. Outside, Moore.
Come on, baby, right.
The tray. And another three for the WCBL.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. Pass to Cologne. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Now here's Moore. And the West hits it again from deep.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
McCall outside. Pass to Luan. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Moore outside. Defended by McCall.
2 minutes.
Moore on the wing. Looking for his first basket. Still in this one. Drills it from deep.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
McCall outside. Cologne takes a three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
To the right side. And another three for the WCBL.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's McCall. 5 points in the game. It's Cologne on the wing. McCall. Clock at 6. To the inside. And Luan gets it to go.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
McCall covering. Mills from deep. The rebound by Luan. Johnson for three. They get the board. Shot's good by Leftos Aslanoglu.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
To the left wing. Fires the three. And another three for the WCBL. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. It's the WCBL All-Stars delivering the blowout. And plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McCall for three. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
And he answers right back with a three of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a dual shaping up here.
Now Carrington. Stone! And again, the West All-Stars score.
This is a nice find by Stone in the mid-range, using his size to get a good look at the hoop from that distance.
Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. McCall. And it's slammed in by McCall.
Oh, forcing his way through to the hoop. McCall wasn't taking no for an answer on that drive.
Off target from three-point range. Cologne left side. Pass to Prachumsky. Over Stone. Prachumsky can't get it to go. Mills. He's covered by Johnson. Knocks down the long J.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Now here's McCall. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Johnson. Now McCall for three. The rebound brought home by Carrington.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
The three-pointer is off the mark. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Here's Johnson. Cologne. Outside, McCall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's some hard-nosed basketball right there.
Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. Pass to Cologne. And now Johnson. McCall from long range. Here's Prachumsky. Brandon Harris with some nice D. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Prachumsky. 7 points in this one. McCall, plenty of room to knock down that shot.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Left side, it's Mills. Over Johnson. And again, the West All-Stars score. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Great looking rebounding. He established position, maintained the box out, and executed to perfection.
And here's Mills from outside. Here's Cologne. He's got 6. Outside, McCall. The basket's good off the assist from Prachumsky.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
On the wing, Carrington. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Kicks it to Johnson. Returns it to McCall. The shot from the low post is good.
And McCall, he's so poised in the post. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Out to the right wing. And another three for the WCBL.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Pass to Cologne. Now here's Johnson. Robinson screen. McCall for 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. It's stolen away by McCall. Out to the left wing. Joey Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
McCall covering. Back to Carrington. Here's the three. Connects it from downtown.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. Back to Johnson. Launches it. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Right wing. And another three for the WCBL.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Now here's Cologne. McCall. And he converts the layup.
Smart handoff by Cologne. The defense didn't see it coming.
The West with the ball. Carrington outside. Mills returns it to Carrington. Pass to Stone. The baseline jumper. Not enough on that one as he misses it. Here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining
McCall.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Doesn't go that time. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Left side, it's Johnson. Outside, Robinson. Swings it to McCall. Tyson McCall with another miss.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Rebounded by Perchumsey. And here's the EYBL. Outside, McCall. And here's Cologne. Lets it go from deep. Stone grabs the board. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Johnson. The three is up. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. And so it's the EYBL with it. McCall outside. Al Perchumsey on the wing. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get two shots at the line. It's going to go on Miles Stone.
I like that from Perchumsey. Fouled in the act. He's got nice length.
Al Perchumsey.
And he sinks the second.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
6 to shoot. Kept alive.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style. All day long, plenty of seconds right there.
Now McCall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He scored most of their points, but he can't score them all. He's going to need some help from his teammates if they're coming back.
Can't connect. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey,
I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday, so I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's going to hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person, so.
Luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.